Are we watching the Federal Reserve Chairman single-handedly destroy the tech industry? Over 500,000 tech workers have lost their jobs since 2022, with 9,500 more laid off in just 2024 alone. But here's what nobody's talking about. Jerome Powell keeping interest rate at their highest sustained level in 25 years, maintaining them at over 4.25% to 4.5% for 5 consecutive meetings. While everyone blames AI for killing tech jobs, the real culprit is sitting right in front of us. Historically high borrowing costs are strangling innovation and forcing mass layoffs. The question isn't whether Powell is incompetent, it's whether his moves are politically motivated to damage the economy under Trump. So today I want to dive into the ways that Jerome Powell's monetary policy is systematically destroying the IT sector. Let's jump into this today. All right, so Powell's September 2024 rate cut, a blatant 0.5% reduction just weeks before the election, proves that his decisions are politically motivated. Even Trump called out Powell lowered it in order to help sleepy Joe Biden and later Kamala to get elected. Now, under Trump, Powell has refused to cut rates despite mounting evidence that high interest rates are destroying tech companies faster than AI disruptions. Now, there's not a whole lot to laugh about here, guys. Subscribe to a lot of different job letters because I work in the job industry. I hire a lot of developers. We have our registered apprentice programs. And so I've subscribed to a lot of these, and I want to share with you a part of this newsletter here. Let me get switched over here to my other monitor. And I want to share with you this newsletter here that I got. This is part of a newsletter from one of them. And I thought this was really interesting. He said, speaking of last Friday's job report, showed the most precipitous downward revision to employment growth since the onset of COVID, according to Bloomberg. Non-farm payrolls were revised lower by 260,000 jobs in May and June combined by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, according to last Friday's July employment report. To make matters worse, new hires rose by a much lower than estimated 73,000 jobs in July. And recalculation brought average hiring over the last 3 months to just 35,000, the slowest pace since the start of COVID. As a result, those already unemployed now find themselves in an even worse position. Now, this isn't just about tech. This is actually about everybody. So I want to remind you that this isn't just, this is obviously affecting tech. It's affecting everybody. As a result, those already unemployed now find themselves in an even worse position. The number of Americans without work for 27 weeks or more has increased to the highest level since 2017 at 1.8 million, with 25% of all unemployed workers being out of jobs for 27 plus week, a level not seen since 2016. So what's causing the slowdown in hiring? A myriad of issues, not the least of which are employers facing major economic confusion due to tariff stuff, right? And corresponding interest rate uncertainty. They're waiting for these rates to drop. As a result, companies are holding off on hiring until they get more fiscal clarity. Plus, AI has appeared to play a role, with big companies such as Bank of America saying it's using AI as in ways to reduce hiring needs. As such, we're experiencing one of the worst job markets ever, and now the stats are proving that the active job seekers have been saying for quite some time now, this is the toughest market they've ever seen. Now, I know I've had a lot of people report that they've been out of work on, in my comments and everything. And again, the best thing that I can encourage people who are out of work to do is really to skill down, right? To get into your skills, is particularly around AI right now. Every single hire, like you just heard about Bank of America, every single hiring person out there right now is wanting AI skills. So whether it's learning how to use AI, whether it's learning how to program against it, pretty much if it's going to be anything, you're going to want to go into a job interview saying you know how to use AI. Now, what I want to dive into today is kind of talk about where my opinion is that we have seen one of the worst interest rates that we've seen in 25 years. So current Fed rates of 4.25 to 4.5 aren't the highest, but it represents the highest sustained level since 2007, maintaining through 5 consecutive meetings in 2025. So when you see this much job hit, when you're seeing inflation at one of the all-time low for a long time, definitely one of the lowest we've seen in over a decade, and when you see all of this, why is Powell not slashing rates, right? It's really starting to hit, and especially in the tech industry. I keep hearing everybody telling me that it is AI that's stealing jobs, but it's not. It's actually these high interest rate costs, and I'm going to go through that. So when you average the quarterly rate levels over time, we haven't seen this high of a rate in the past 25 years. Historical data shows that rates are slashed. Let me go back to my monitor here and show this again. Let me get my head out of the way. So we definitely have seen higher peaks over, this is a 25-year graph. So we've definitely seen higher peaks, but that's the thing. They were peaks and then they dropped. Our sustained rates around 2008, leading into the 2008 bubble, was definitely something. But then we're seeing this longer sustained, right? This period where we see above 4% here for the longest period of time with no indication of drop here. This is what I'm talking about. This length of time that we see it sit up there at the top. We've really, the tech industry has really boomed since the market crashed in 2008 because it's been the benefactor of all these low interest rates. And, interest rates are, these are one of the reasons that we're seeing this struggle in tech right now, right? These elevated rates force tech companies to service expensive debt instead of investing in innovation and growth. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'd love to have a great conversation. So as always, please leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts here. Here at Startup Hack, we love to train software developers as well as to build custom software solutions for companies. And here's some great information about our services.
Hi, I'm Spencer, a fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and 25 years in software development, I've transformed technology teams and products for businesses just like yours. As your fractional CTO, you get the strategic guidance of a seasoned technology executive without the full-time commitment, perfect for companies ready to leverage cutting-edge technology without expanding headcount. My team at Startup Hack has already built advanced AI agents for small and medium businesses, automating complex workflows and delivering advanced ROI to human workflows. We specialize in creating custom software that connects your systems into a single coherent technology ecosystem. Our development approach focuses on tangible business outcomes. For one client, we developed AI-powered workflows that cut days off of human processes. For another company, by connecting multiple systems, we reduced processing time to increase their ROI by over 75%. We don't just write code, we architect solutions that scale. Whether you need cloud system architecture, data integration between legacy systems, or custom AI agents that automate your unique business processes, my team delivers results that exceed your expectations. Having led technology for a lot of companies and launched 7 successful brands of my own, I bring battle-tested expertise to your business challenges. Our specialty is turning technological complexity into business advantage. So if you're ready to harness the power of AI and custom software to drive your business forward, let's connect. Together, we'll build technology that doesn't just solve today's problems, it positions you for tomorrow's opportunities. Technology leadership, decades of experience, AI powered. Reach out today and we can help you. Check out startuphack.com/Spencer.